Hey there, Jon Chorba here from ReallyEasyGuitarLessons.com, and in this video lesson, I'm going to show you how to play a really easy strummy version of Blowin' in the Wind by Bob Dylan. So, like with all of my really easy strummy versions, I'm not trying to match a note-for-note rendition of a recording, just simple open position chords and a strumming pattern that you could use throughout the song. So in this video, I will demonstrate what the end result will sound like. I'll show you what chords are used, I will break those chords down into chord progressions, and then I'll teach you the strumming pattern, and then we'll put everything together. Let's get started. All right, I'm gonna play along with Mr. Bob Dylan here. I isolated just his vocals, so you're gonna hear him singing and me playing guitar. I also slowed it down just a hair. So I'm gonna go through the intro, the verse, and a chorus, so you get an idea of what it's going to sound like. All right, so we just got three chords in this one. We got a D, open D string, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, 2nd fret E, and then we got a G, which I'm gonna play like this, 3rd fret E, 2nd fret A, ring is on 3 of the B, and pinky on 3 of the E. You could also do that with the B string open, although with this one, you're going from D to G, it makes sense to kind of just keep your ring finger planted, so it's an anchor note between both of those chords. And the last one is an A, which you could do two ways. You can either cram your fingers into the 2nd fret, your index, middle, and ring to the D, G, and B, respectively. I'm gonna play it as a little mini bar thing. I'm just gonna use my index finger to bar the D, G, and B string. And I'm just, when I do it like that, playing from the A string to the B string. So that's it, just 3 chords in the song, but if you don't know them, then you gotta start with making sure that you know how to play those chords. All right, then organizing those into chord progressions. So for the intro, you're just hanging on a D for 2 measures. And then for the verse, you're doing this. You're gonna go D for a measure, which is 4 beats, G for a measure, A for a measure, and then it's gonna be D for 2 measures, but the way my brain likes to organize it, I kind of look at the verse as 2 parts. D, G, A, D, all 1 measure there, and then the second part would be D, G, D for 2 measures. So if I'm just gonna play whole notes with each chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the verse progression, and every time the verse happens, you do that progression 3 times. Similarly with the chorus, we have, kind of breaking it down into 2 parts. So you have G for a measure, A for a measure, D for a measure, and then G for 2 measures. Again, the way my brain likes to organize stuff, I kind of hear it as 2 sections. So G, A, D, G, and then G, A, D. Everything lasting 1 measure. Again, I'll count whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4. And then when he does the chorus, he runs through that progression just like I just showed you. The first time is he sings it, and the second time is where the little harmonica part comes in. So you just do that twice. And then for strumming, we're doing what I refer to as boom chicka strumming, okay? So if I'm on the D chord, the boom chicka, it's a down, down, up, but you don't want to play the boom chicka on the whole chord. So you're not going... I'm not playing all of the notes of the chord. The way you do boom chicka is you play the first down on the low part of the chord. So if you're on a D, you're playing really just like the D and the G strings, and then you're doing it down up on the higher part of the chord. So that way you get some dynamic movement. And 2 boom chickas equals 1 measure. So boom chicka, that would equal 1 measure. So for the verse, I would have boom chicka on the D, go to the G. Now the low part of the G is the low E string, and then the high part is gonna be the higher strings. Again, 2 boom chickas, go to an A. Now the low part is on the A string. And then if I'm playing the A like this, I'm kind of hitting like the D, G, and B string. Getting 2 there, and then back to D. Let me start over again at the top of the verse. Boom, chicka, change to G. Boom, chicka, A. Boom, chicka, boom, D, chicka, boom. Stays on D, G, and then D for 2 measures. The same idea for the chorus, 2 boom chickas per measure. Boom chicka, A, D, G, stays on G, to A, and D. I'll go ahead and demonstrate that one more time with the song. And then for the structure of the song, you have the intro, which is again just hanging on D for 2 measures. You have a first verse, first chorus, second verse, second chorus, third verse, third chorus, and that's the whole song. So like with all strummy versions of songs, the process of learning should be the same. First, make sure you know how to play the chords, D, G, and A, pretty straightforward. Organize those chords into your chord progressions. We only have really 2 of them, the verse and the chorus in this case. And then, when you're adding strumming to everything, make sure that you're watching out for the gap of doom. The gap of doom being when you're strumming and changing chords, having these long pauses between them. You want to watch out for that. You want to make your hands be in sync. So when you're strumming and changing chords, keep your right hand going at all times. If that means your chord changes are a little weak, I would rather have you do that than have that gap of doom in between. And if you're experiencing that, that is the signal that you need to practice your chord changes more in isolation. All right, that's it for this video lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.